Morning, guys. It is Saturday, and actually it's afternoon. Um, it's about 12:30 right now. And if you watched last night's video, getting the wheel arch panels completely installed in the truck, we put a wipe of Duraglass on them, and I went home last night. So here's what I got. This is the passenger side. It's ready to go to be sanded, and I'll show you what I've already done to the driver's side one. I was waiting for it to get warm in here, and you guys can't hear me when I got the heat going, and I don't like to do it that way. So I took the mud hog over this with 40 grit on it, and took as much of it off in the areas, that I really don't need it. You can see where all the lows were. Boom, 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 boom. And there's some in here, and then the weld lip. There's a little bit of it right there, but that's acceptable in the way we're doing this. I can also tap that down a little bit, but I think that that's going to be in good shape for what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take you guys over to the driver's side, passenger side. We're going to use the National Detroit Mud Hog. I've got a hook and loop pad on it, and I've got this 40 grit disc on it that looks like it's been through the war, but it's going to grind that off just fine for me. I'm also wearing a respirator. Anybody who's ever used a mud hog knows why I'm wearing a respirator. And even when I do anything but block sand filler, I try and always have a respirator on, just because it makes so much dust and you don't want to be breathing that shit. The other thing, I gotta figure out where I set my safety glasses down. I think they may be outside, so I'm just trying to be extra careful here. So, mask up and take that down a little bit. I guarantee the air compressor will come on, because the old mud hog, she really draws the air. guys, I'll try and maybe speed this up when I convert it for you. I'm going to get this cleaned up and get some lightweight body fill ready to go. Alright, we got about that much lightweight filler mixed up and we're ready to go. The first thing I'm going to do is get it on the panel. We'll worry about spreading it in a minute. It probably looks like I got a ton of it here. It's because I do. Just like always, I end up going over onto my painted surface. I am sanded with 80 grit into that painted surface. So don't anybody get all serious on me here. Should be good to go with that. Complex lines in this that really tend to make this a little bit on the difficult side for me here, but I'm going to try and get it. I like to get this in 2 wipes. Notice I'm using a little bit bigger spreader. Spread it lengthwise, but it just is not going to fly that way. I also put a piece of tape along that body line on the bottom of this panel because I don't want to have a bunch of body filler oozing down into that. On camera. I'm not even that good at it off camera. Kind of curve your spreader a little bit to take those edges off so that you don't have a big wad of filler up on your areas where you don't want to have filler. I'm about done with my working time on that, unfortunately. crease that runs along in there, and I kind of wanted to get the filler out of that crease. We'll take it off later. We're going to see if we can't get this other side smeared here real quick. I just saw something I didn't like on that side. I got to run back over there, so bear with me 1 second, guys. Okay. See if I can get this shit on the panel before it flops on me. Trick is to not leave this in a big puddle on your mixing board, because it will kick really fast on you. It generates heat to cure an exothermic reaction. So as it generates that heat, the bigger the puddle, the deeper the puddle, the quicker it's going to kick off, and I'm losing it already. Top part white here. Yep, I can already tell that I am just about at the end of my window here. Now, when this stuff's still a little green, and by that I mean before it's completely kicked on me, I will come back and I will knock those lines out of it, since I kind of, I won't say I screwed the pooch here, but I wasn't far from it. Play with it too much, you can really make a mess. So let's see if I can avoid that at all costs here. I should have put gloves on because my hands are sticky now. I can live with that. That ain't too terrible. So that's basically the gist of that. For those of you guys who have problems spreading body filler, when you're doing a big area, get it off the mixing board, get it on the panel in several areas, and don't start trying to make it nice right off the bat. Get it on the vehicle, then go back and try and slick it out. That body filler is not quite warm enough. I had it in front of the heat lamp, trying to keep it warm. And that seemed to work halfway decent. I definitely want to do this before this hardens. Get that tape off of there. And the first thing I'll do is I'll knock the bullshit off of this with the 80 grit on the DA. When I say knock the bullshit off of it, I mean knock the lines out of it and get it to a contour where a block will ride on it. And the next problem I have is I don't have a block that big, so I'm going to have to go find one somewhere. I have a file board, but I really don't feel like running a file board on this. I want a Durablock or something like that. So I'm going to cut you guys free. I got to clean this mixing board and my dirty ass hands up, and we'll come back maybe later. See ya. Alright guys, I went and knocked that down with the DA and decided to put another wipe on it. I wasn't happy with what I had. I think I'll be able to get by with only one more wipe, so I'm going to probably end up with 3 wipes on this. Maybe some glaze after that. Maybe a glaze will be the 3rd wipe, I don't know. But it isn't bad. I found a high spot right in the middle on this side. And so far so good on this one. I'm not feeling it today as far as getting too serious with this. And this phone, or this camera battery doesn't want to take a charge right now. And it keeps going dead on me. I had it plugged in for like half an hour, so I'm going to have to let it go longer. I think leaving it in the cold truck at night hasn't helped. Probably killed the battery, so that's what I got for now. Maybe this will just be a kind of a Saturday update, how things are going video, but it's moving. I'm going to go home and see if I can do some paperwork and maybe order some Durablocks. We got forecast for snow starting tomorrow through Thursday of next week. So I'll probably be busy doing something. I may or may not be able to work on this, so figure rather than trying to go somewhere to get some blocks, maybe I'll order some up. So we'll bring you back when I got more to do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.